I think it's okay. I think. Might be alright. Oh, hey. Hello. Shit. Yeah, he is. Alright. We're trying this again tonight. It looks like the Mystery Meat Windows thing has decided not to join us. Yeah. Oh, that looks really nice. Holy shit. Yeah, that looks so much better. My god. Toothy, what have they done to you? Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and close Task Manager. I think we're okay. Shut that down here. Oh no. Oh, I saw a tiny dip. But I think we're alright. Okay, so we need to catch Mans. You know, who I really need. I need need to not be in here. 'Cause everyone's dead. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell if that's 60 or not. It looks like it. You're good. Work away. I'm just gonna start throwing balls. That's what I'm gonna do. Just throw my balls everywhere. Throw my balls. Go my ball. That works out well. Okay. Oh, Ballotro. Love Ballotro. It's a good stream to have on in the background. You just kind of look over and like, no, I'm not. Spooky horror shit, no. Why? 11 o'clock on the fucking nose. YouTube decides that I have to see every fucking horror movie ad. We're gonna name this thing Speckle. No, not Spem. You know what? Spem it is. Fine, Spem. That's perfect. It's perfect. It's fine. Everything's fine now. I was like, okay, there is a ball icon. I forgot if there was or not. I was fully ready to just kind of come into the stream pissed off, but I think we're okay. I'm gonna go Celadon. Where was that secret guy at? Guy that sells the moonstones. I don't even need that, do I? I have moonstones. Alright, let's just go back to Cinnabon. So I've been a trading card game guy for most of my life. We need to get rid of. Eh. I think we're okay right now. I started out playing Magic. Well, no, Pokemon, I guess, really was my first trading card game. And then I played a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! For switching to Magic for a very long time. Eventually gave that up because it just started getting stupid. And then I went back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently. I've been playing Master Duel, and I'm getting off that again because modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Toothy still up front? Fuck. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't agree with. And it's not even the archetype stuff. Like, archetypes can be fun. Like, I really like playing with aliens. You know, aliens are fun because you're doing all sorts of weird shit with tokens, you know. But you get into uh, the highest tiers of the meta of the archetypes, and they all kind of boil down to this singular concept of not allowing your opponent to ever play. You know, um, I might be screwed. Ulu, save me. And I just don't agree with that at a foundational level. You know, like a two-player card game where you're fighting your opponent, you should be like it should be a back and forth. You know, and really the Pokemon card game I think is best for that. Just because your opponent can't do anything during your turn, you know, and that honestly makes all the difference. Someone's got to kill this thing. Someone besides uh, fucking Toothy. That's not why she's on the team right now. She's here to fly us around. Um, so I've been kind of looking for a new card game. There's a couple new ones out. Flesh and Blood. Sounds like it's really good. I haven't really looked into that one as much. But the one I have been looking at is what? My God, 4 people. Hello, buddy. What is that fucking game? It's the Disney one. Lorcana. Lorcania? Lorcana. Wait, what the fuck? Why is this database called Lorcania.com and the game is like okay. I don't know. It sounds interesting. It sounds really complex, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Like it's not necessarily like just make a beatdown deck or make a control deck. You know, like it sounds like there's steps you have to follow. You know, resources you have to manage, which is what Magic used to be until it got power crept so hard that it started playing basically like Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, I could have let someone else fight that. Delic. Why are you in the middle of the water? Um. Well, everyone's dead. And we haven't even stepped foot in the fucking Seafoam Isles. That's great. So it looks kind of nice. You know, I like Disney. I don't mind Disney. There's a Scyther in the cave. That's cool. So it seemed like it'd be fun, kind of like a fun family thing too, if I so desired to let my kids touch cardboard cards at any point in time. But I was looking at some of these cards are fucking expensive, like $200-$400 for a fucking story card or whatever the fuck it is. Like I don't even know really what any of these do, but it's a bit absurd how expensive some of these cards can get. And it may just be like because they're new or something. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no, I've murdered the boy. Oh god, I did actually. Ah. Oh, at least Radis finally got a level in. I really like Clefairy. I would love to do a challenge run with Clefairy. Um, so here's an anecdote, and I would love to like actually make a full video, like an edited video, not a stream clip, of this concept. But and some of you may also have done this as well, way back in the day. So you get into Mount Moon for the first time, and you have the luck that you find a Clefairy, right? You catch it, you're super excited, and then you go and you find a Moonstone, right? and you're like, oh my god, I could have a Clefable. And you just like right on the spot slap that Moonstone into your Clefairy, and then you pick up your Scholastic Pokedex or Pokemon Encyclopedia, you know the one, and you look through it and you're like, wait a minute, this Clefable is not only going to look like it, there's no moves. What's it going to do? And so you borrow your friend's strategy guide for Pokemon Red, and you realize, oh my god, not only is it no moves, it's never going to learn a move. I'm screwed. What am I gonna do? You know, and so you tearfully reset the game and start over from scratch. You know, and obviously you're not starting that far, but I've come to believe, this is my own personal theory, that you could make that Clefable into a fucking powerhouse right there in Mount Moon with two of the TMs, Mega Punch, fuck you, and Water Gun. Clefable has an outstanding special stat, especially for that early in the game. Nothing really comes close to it, except maybe Ivysaur, I think. Got kind of close. Boy, it's a shame we don't need to catch this thing. This is perfect. Jesus Christ, was that two? It hit like a truck. How did it do that? And then like another interesting thing I've done some research on. How are we always at this point here? What the fuck? On not Clefable but Machop or Machoke. And I was looking particularly, hello Krabby. When did I get a Krabby? I don't even remember that. I was looking at submission to try and really get a beat on what it does, and if you remember my fucking dissertation, my college thesis on the damage calculation in Pokemon, the LPA accounts for the level, the power of the move with the stab included, and the attack of your Pokemon. And the really cool thing about Clefable is if you give it Mega Kick, it becomes a stab 120 power move. Oh no, I'm sorry, it is already 120. It's what comes 180. And then submission on Machoke is a stab 120. And the really interesting thing is those two cancel each other out so that they're basically at the same LPA. It's like both around 150, I believe, 150,000 LPA. Which is decent for dudes around that point. But to have a Clefable that early in the game, like in Cerulean, with a Mega Punch, and then if you really want to, you just give it Seismic Toss. And that's that's like an end game setup right there. Water Gun, Mega Punch, and Seismic Toss. You can pretty much take care of anything you might need to. Oh, right. That might be a problem. I don't know if we, yeah, no shit. I'm assuming that if we're gonna go capture the birds, they're the same level. I would hope. A Goldeen. I already have a Goldeen. I should probably catch this one though, because I don't remember what the fucking level of the other one is, but this one evolves much quicker. Never mind. Will not be catching that one because it's dead. Oh no, this could be a problem. This could indeed be an issue. Hmm. What a conundrum. Well, at least there's a few ways to get out of here. So besides Scyther, I think we may have picked this area clean. I'm gonna try fishing. Yeah, we could try fishing. Actually need to go get my super rod back. Alright, I need the damn... Yeah, actually take one of these. Nope, never mind. Which is gonna kill it again. An Ekans. We don't have an Ekans. Okay, that's the next thing we're gonna get then. I still maintain, honestly, a competitive standpoint that the original 151, I think everything was supposed to have some sort of niche or something that it could do, you know? And that was largely overshadowed for glass cannons that could one-shot everything. Barist. Oh shit. I'm actually stuck in here. Am I actually stuck in here? It's weird I'm kind of just doing this backwards. I might actually be stuck in here because I don't have anything that can move rocks. What if I could soft lock myself in here? That's a funny idea. I don't know, because you're only supposed to go through this place one direction. On the assumption that you have everyone you need to. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh no. You can't. Okay. What if I don't have what if I don't have strength on me right now? Let's check the bag. What was it to switch? There we go. Ah, damn it, I do have strength. Yeah, I can't get through it, but I also can't get back to the exit because I came in. Oh no. Oh no. We might be in a pickle. Oh no. Okay, so here's the dilemma. I didn't come from the fuchsia side. I came in from the cinnabar side. Um, and I cannot leave, I don't believe. Yeah, it won't let me out of here. Which means I can't get back through unless I do the fucking strength puzzle? Yeah, that doesn't work. Because I need to drop the boulders to stop the current to get to the end, except the end is where I came in. Yeah. And I not only have nothing that learns strength, I cannot go back and get anything. Unless I had an escape. Oh my god, is that a ride-on? Holy shit. Oh, but I can't take him. Fuck, man. Should be able to get back out. I hope we can, because I really want to keep this guy. Orion. That's a good name for a Rhydon. Do I have an escape rope's the next question. I should have. Oh, yeah, I got. Okay, never mind. Disappointing. Alright, Jojo, so look at that list there and tell me if I missed anything. I guess I could update. What are we looking at here for Pokedex wise? I've got 50. I need 100 more. And then is there anything else? So we need to go get our item, our super rod. Oh, it's right there. Fuck, it's right there. God damn it. Also, what happens? What if I do this a little bit? What's gonna happen here? Fuck, that's what's gonna happen here. Blows my mind that, what was it, VODS said he didn't have the old man glitch in his European copy. Because this is how we used to do shit back in the day as a kiddo. Weird, there's nothing happening. That's interesting. I wonder if... Did you turn encounters off on those two panels? Two sprites? Oh, we need to catch this still, don't we? Bubbly. Oh my god, even that was too much. Okay. Don't kill it. Okay, good. We're not killing it. Oh, acid. Few minor things. Show Mewtwo to Mr. Fuji. Beat S's and with a Pikachu. Beat Lance with a Dragonite. Alright. That's what I want to hear. Let's update the list. And where should those go? In here. Let me go ahead. So at 50 out of 151. I'm assuming that the SSN tournament would be right here. Beat SSN with Pikachu. Show Mewtwo to Mr. Fuji. I guess I go right underneath that too, because we can go get him anytime. And then where am I going to get Dragonite? That's the question. I guess this is 5. This is 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, see how that looks. Tardy pops, top slot, top of the party. Okay. Okay, so we can do these really in any order. That was actually a lot of damage for acid. See, this gloom is speaking to my inner dumbass way back in the yesteryear, like 1999, where I thought like poison was the best shit, and I think I had a gloom, and I basically had it set up with like poison powder, acid. And I think I gave it toxic too, because I was stupid. I really wish that I wish Gloom and Vileplume could have been. Well, no, fuck. I was gonna say the physical attacker side, but that was already Victory Bell. Um, I guess they're supposed to be a little bit more bulky, but I don't know. Not having growth really hurts it. Okay, so Onish's Raditz. Who was the next Saiyan that wasn't Vegeta? What was his name? Fuck, I just read this too. It will not generate an encounter. Okay. Nappa, yes. Okay, so it's gonna be Nappa. Thank you. Okay. Nappa Auto Parts. What the fuck is this? Hello? Why are you out here? Are you some kind of landmine? Or a sea mine? Polyp can fight this. No. Yes. Polyp will do it. Never mind, Polyp will die. Well, actually, I don't know if this will kill it. Vinny, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? Man's soul just left his body. Why did he do that? Hold on. I'm watching Vinny Vineslaus play Balatro and like... What if this picks up on my microphone? Oh. Okay, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was. Like, I thought it was screamed. Okay, yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was just like groaning. Oh, hey, Ulu got to the level. That's great. Ulu's trying to learn Water Gun. Yeah, let's take Water Gun. I like Water Gun. It's a move. Alright, so we can get rid of Raditz now, because... You know what always fucking bugged me? Like, listen, this... Of all the things about Dragon Ball, this bugged me the most, and it still kind of does to this day. Fucking Raditz was Goku's brother. And I kind of get he says, well, fuck you, you're not really my brother. You know, I don't know you. But Raditz was honestly like trying his goddamn hardest to get Goku to remember who he was, right? Um, and he just fucking dies, and that's it. And we never fucking talk about him for the rest of the fucking series. You know, he's just dead. He's in hell. That's it. You know, and then you've got some fuckhead, Vegeta, over here, right? He just shows up, and he gets the entire fucking redemption arc of um, being the Saiyan that survives everything from the fucking Saiyan world. I forget what it was called. But that could have been Raditz. Vegeta could have just been Raditz the whole fucking time, and then Vegeta could have just been the jobber who got killed by Goku. You know? Yeah, they didn't do fucking anything with that. You know, that's fucked up to me. Alright, so Raditz. Goodbye, Raditz. You're going to hell, Raditz. Sorry. We're never going to talk about you. This is clunky. This is horribly clunky. Oh, we don't need anyone in here. Was I on box 1? We'll take Nappa. Can I count to 6 is the question. Let's just drop off Toothy. I'm really relying on her way too much. Yeah, Planet Vegeta. Well, okay, and when you say it like that, I kind of get the allure. But you know, you get what I'm saying, right? He could have been, uh, the one Saiyan who survives and gets the redemption arc and gets to marry and fuck Bulma and make the next generation of all of them. Not fucking not Vegeta. Vegeta's like, as far as we knew, he was just some fucking nobody, right? Like he says he was the prince or whatever, but who the fuck knows? He could have made that shit up. There's only 4 of them left, and 2 of them just died. You could say literally anything about Vegeta on a fucking planet Vegeta, and we would have no fucking idea. Is Frieza gonna go back and contract him? No, he's trying to murder his ass. He's chasing him around Namek, trying to catch the Dragon Balls. Yeah, he didn't fucking care. Okay, so we've got these guys, and now we need some stones. And the fucking great thing about all of this is like in this current day and age of like no one can ever fucking die in any of these fucking shonen series. So fucking characters always come back, even when they're like super fucking dead. They get some kind of comeback and then a redemption. Like I don't think they've done anything with Raditz yet. I think he's still just 100% dead. Dead and in hell. And I think the Red Ribbon guys never actually came back either. Red Ribbon were my favorite. I don't care how fucking weak those guys ended up being power level wise. They were my favorite. I love those guys. Yeah, not even a mention. And and fucking oh, I shouldn't be laughing, but Akira Toriyama's dead now. He's just gone. He's dead too. So he's absolutely never coming back or getting anything. He gets nothing. Oh, they did? Okay. Alright, Spem. You are a boy now. You're a man. What a cutie. Alright, so that's another one down. Alright. Let us go to Celadon, and we can't go to Celadon because we put fucking Alright, Spem's going in hell. The hell box. What the hell is Moogie? Alright. Oh no, this is the fucking hell box. I forgot. Oh well. I don't know. Listen, how hard would it be to implement some kind of like box naming mechanism? Like I know like I'm always the one that I'm just gonna take Ducks. Fuck it. Ducks is coming along. I'm the fucking Pokemon Red Puritan, but like it would help, like, just such a clunky system that you have to fucking engage with. It would help a little bit more to name the boxes so you just don't forget who's where, you know? Like, even like just like 6 characters, you could figure out some kind of fucking system. I don't think that's enough for Release Stone. Let's go fight somebody. Or just any kind of innovation. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, something to fix the boxes just so you don't have to, like, constantly save. Maybe taking the save out? Would that break anything? Because that's part of what, like, makes it take so much time. Okay. Poliwag. Let's give this to... Let's give it to Nappa. I want to see what Nappa can do. It has been a solid, probably 2 decades. Well, no. Yeah, wait. Yes, it probably has been solid 2 decades since I actually used a Gloom. Not Dick. Okay, damn. Is there a way to increase the amount of Pokemon that can be in a save? Or in a box? So that maybe you wouldn't have to just constantly fucking swap over and over and over again. Oh my god. Nappa, what are we looking at for your fucking power level here? I mean, that's not bad. He's just doing a lot of fucking damage. I like Acid. I wish Acid had a better chance to actually be a good move, but like everything that can learn Acid also knows Screech, and there's no fucking reason to use Acid for its defense lowering property, which makes it just kind of like on par with Water Gun or Scratch as a 40 power move. Yeah, it's like, oh, you get the speed drop. Something I've really appreciated about Cerebi, there is a common conception with like what the uh fuck, what's the word? Oh, I used to remember that. What the fuck is this word? The activation of the secondary effect on moves. There's a fucking term. There's a gamer term for it. Not ads. Ooh, I'm digging deep into my Final Fantasy 14 memories. Proc. No, that's Warframe. That's one. When it procs the stage modifiers. I never realized they're actually a lot different in Gen 1. Like Bubble and Acid are 1 and 3 rather than 10%, which I think is what they become later. Oh, of course. The fucking nicknames come back once again. It always comes back to the nicknames somehow. And I assume you can't modify anything about the nicknames because then that's fucking breaking breaking the box. It never ends. It never ends. This isn't a video game, it's a Jenga tower. Salt peanut. I have beef with many things in Gen 2. I think one of the biggest ones was turning Magnemite from electric to electric steel. I hate that it got a steel typing. It was fine as a little electric dude. I really thought it was a lot better. And I think the fact that everyone missed that it was like, yes, I should swap out. It was not just an electric type, but like it had the best special second to like fucking Zapdos, and everyone just kind of missed that. It really fucking sucks. Also, I know there's other people besides me that thought this thing could explode. I know it because of the fucking trading card had it, right? The fucking trading card had that it could blow itself up, and that meant that all of them could, even though it wasn't actually true. Now, let me fix something really quick here. There. That may have stretched it out a little bit more. There we go. I think it's still fine. It's just getting really... That list is getting long. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Okay, never mind. Wait, how do you know? How do you know double kick, sir? This isn't yellow. Where'd you get that at? It's like level 41. You get fucking double kick. Oh, a Kabuto. It's Kabuto on Kabuto action. But I am the stronger. Oh no. Ooh. You dick. I knew it. Though really, that's like there weren't many. Well, I say there weren't many, but every fucking guide, every fucking wiki I've ever looked at goes to great pains to show the two separate move sets, even when they're virtually identical. I like, and it weirds me out. It trips me up so many times. Says I. Who's hurt? Boomst. Good thing I have all 15 of these fucking antidotes. Alright. It's time to make a Vileplume. Should I fight the blind dude? What was his thing? He's not the mirror guy. That's the fucking palm the ass motherfucker over in Cerulean. What did that guy do? Random battles. Okay. I guess we could do if it's random. Like we just Hail Mary and hope we get something. But I don't know. I kind of want a team that's actually halfway competent, not just whatever the fuck I'm carrying at the time. A Leaf Stone. Thank you. You want to know why Nappa died? Because he didn't have any hair. If you're a Saiyan, you can't go Super Saiyan if you don't have hair that turns blonde. Do you know how many? I bet Akira Toriyama would still be with us to this day if he turned every one of his characters bald and just gave it some bullshit reason. So then he never had the fucking ink hair. How many years of his life do you think he spent inking the hair on all of the fucking characters? Oh, true, true. He could have a very thin peach fuzz or something. He did have a stash. Do you think his stash would have turned blonde? See, these are the questions we need to ask. These are the things we need to find out. All right, what is Black? Black's a fucking Marowak. We don't need Black. Duca. We don't need Duca. We've already got that. Okay, what's going on? Here's a thing. Okay, here's a thing you can help me out with. Maybe you can. Oh, hey, Krosif. Holy shit, man. I have not seen you in a hot minute. he, yeah, but I don't. Who put him on the spot about the tails? Who dared? Do you know how many times that man blew up the fucking moon? Do you know how many times he blew up the moon when the moon was already gone? He did it several fucking times. Like, who has the balls to question him about the fucking tail thing? How dare they? Alright, stinky. Okay, anyway, the thing. Okay. Here's the thing that bothers me about these particular menus. The withdraw menu on the PC of the Pokemon, right? I don't want to take Stinky. I don't want Stinky, but I still want to look through my list of Pokemon to withdraw, right? But if I hit cancel, it takes me out of withdrawal. I would like to stay in the withdrawal menu, even though there's no one here I actually need. Would that be a possible fix of any kind? What was Burst again? Burst was Atkins. Yeah, we can take an Atkins. Okay. That would be a nice little speedy thing. Yeah, let's try him. Blue? Excuse me? Ooh, what? Why is he blue? That's really throwing me off. Why is he blue? Why is blue here? Why is he swiping Pokemon? Oh, he's a random trainer. Why not just make it a Ditto? Like, why make this guy a Ditto? He's just. This is just a Ditto sitting here. I don't have a fucking answer to this guy. Holy shit. Oh man, we're getting fucking. Let's just throw out ducks. Like, don't even make it like some dude who just got a bunch of Dittos. Just make it a fucking a Ditto running a team of Dittos. And the Ditto just becomes a fucking trainer. Oh my god, what the fuck? What are these reads? What are these plays? What is my life right now? I'm so confused. Oh. Who is the best double slapper? What do you think? I think it's Poliwrath, just because it's got the highest attack. Yeah, the Dittos are just fucking around. Like, you talk to the Ditto, you fight the Dittos. Fuck. The Dittos are bodying me. Oh. Hold on a second here. I'll be right back for a second. Alright, there we go. Okay. Dear God, this dude. Damn. Damn. The speedy back out. He doesn't actually know a water move, I don't think. Oh, he does. But that doesn't really matter, though. Unless he crits. Christ. Oh my God, give me a fucking break here. That's a nice back sprite. That's such a better back sprite. Dear God. You can actually tell what it is. It's not like a fucking floating ass head. Wow, we got one. We got one and we lost like all of ours. Oh man. Crit one shot poison sting next, watch. Oh no. Duck's gonna have to take this. If I ever get around to ROM hacking, I had like some of my own ideas for weird things. And two of which are, oh geez, are a forced evolution item. So you basically, it'd be kind of like a evolutionary stone only for anyone. But I think it would do something to the DVs. Oh my God, there's another one. That would like, in general, make it weaker. So you would get your evolution, but it would be a bad evolution, right? Like, and that kind of like, fuck. It comes from the Pokemon comic where, I think it was Red is in Mount Moon, and he sees a rocket give a Rhydon a syringe and turn into a Rhyhorn turn into a Rhydon. That's kind of where that idea came from. And then the other one I've got is a I should just surrender. a de-evolution spray, like the Pokemon trainer item in TCG. Yeah, that I mean, well, here's the thing though. It's like if you're doing that, if you're going that length, you're probably going to use it on someone you haven't been training, right? Like the whole design philosophy of that would be like, oh, I just caught this fucking this Grimer in the fucking weeds, right? But Grimer sucks shit. So I'm gonna give it this steroid and I'm gonna force it to evolve into a muck, right? Like you're gonna use it on something you just caught. Um so they're not really gonna have any stat experience yet. Like, I don't know. I think it would have to be in fucking with the DVs, right? Because that could actually that equates to actual drops uh, in stats, or maybe it would be like a 40% penalty to the base stats. You know, it just adjusts the stat level uh, by a certain percentage or something. I don't know. But the whole idea would be like you get your evolution, but it's a weaker evolution, which kind of partially cancels out the whole point of turning it into something in the first place. And then I figured the de-evolution spray would have a lot of utility, like especially in um, Pokemon who evolve but then don't learn anything, like a Vileplume or a Clefable. Like somehow you found one in the wild and you wanted to actually teach it moves, you can de-evolve it. Um, and then train a little bit and then re-evolve it later. Okay, you ready for this? Look at this 4D chess I'm about to do. Kill it in one shot. The exact plan. Damn. I was kind of considering tossing around the idea of getting like I've had this goal of mine for a long time to get something I can play Pokemon on my TV so I can then put it on the capture card and run it off that. And it's been the damnedest like for these games being on everything. It's been just a hell of a time getting it to like getting that idea to work and like sadly, I think my cheapest option, bizarrely, is to buy a used N64, a copy of Pokemon Stadium, and then uh, a transfer pack. And it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. It was like I found one on eBay for like $50 an N64, and then I think Stadium was like 30, and then another 15-ish for the transfer pack. So that would be fun. And I could actually stream some fucking Pokemon Stadium too. That's a great game. Theoretically, I could do the same thing with Stadium too, but that's like I couldn't find that under $80. Now we're gonna stand. Okay, now here's a programmer question for you. Theoretically, let's say that I wanted to sequence break from the very beginning. And I was going to do that by changing an item that you pick up on the overworld to make it one of the drinks, like a bottle of water, lemonade, one of those, right? What would I have to do to change the data of an item that's on the ground to switch its item number from that to one of the items that you can give to the guard so you can get into Saffron and therefore explore the whole area rather than going around? I'd mostly be interested in like getting it around Viridian. Oh hey, I just learned to move, didn't I? I always liked Kabuto as one of the few Pokemon in Gen 1. Yeah, an item that's already there. Well, actually, what would be easier? Making a new one, like putting a new item down somewhere as a trigger or as a flag, and then making that the bottled water, or replacing something that already exists, or a hidden item, I guess too. We could do that. Well, not an HM, but like a item that's like has no icon. But I always liked that Kabuto could learn Absorb here because it's one of the few kind of forward-thinking design philosophies that we see become far more evident later on when everything gets like an upset move. Like, is it just a simple matter of changing the fucking item code from one to the other, or is there a little more to it? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. And would that fuck anything up? So let's say, trying to think of an item that's not really needed. There's a repel somewhere, right, that you just pick up off the ground. What if we fix that to like a bottle of water that you can then you get south of Cerulean and you go through the gatehouse, you give it to him, and now you've got Saffron, and you've got the rest of the areas open up without having to go through Rock Tunnel. Okay. I'll add that to the list of my stupid ideas to fuck everything up. Or better question, how hard is it to actually just turn that flag off? Like, switch it from you need to go get the bottle of water to you've gotten the bottle of water, you don't need to anymore. I don't know why I'm fighting these two guys particularly. There's no reason for it. Maybe it's just because I can beat them. Would that just be easier then? Changing one bit check over changing a hex value? Or are we kind of talking like very minute levels of effort? Oh, I could be absorbing this thing. What am I doing? Ooh, here's an idea. Fucking vampire mode. Alright, so get this. There is no paralyze, there's no freeze, there's no burn. There's kind of a burn. Well, there is no burn. There's no status effects in the entire game except poison, and everything is poison. Poison is just a permanent status effect, right? But all moves, every move, restores health. There's no Poke Centers, there's no healing items. It's just fucking vampire mode. You're literally just sucking the life out of your opponents to live. Okay. I'll have to play around with it. We'll sit down one day and have I'll get a new hex editor and we'll just sit down and have a programming stream sometime. See what I can fucking break in a Pokemon Red cart. I would imagine it's a lot of turning things off. And of course it'd be unbalanced as all shit. But no one's ever played Pokemon for balance. I'm such a simp for the OG games that I'm at this point where I'm not referring to anything as a glitch or a bug. It's a feature, right? Like if this thing's trying to paralyze me with Lick because its Lick is its paralysis is ghost and I'm electric, that's a feature, you know? That's a fucking feature now. We're not doing weird. It's not a bug. Badge boost glitch? No, it's just a feature. Old man glitch? Feature. You want a Mew? It's a feature. The game's perfect. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's see if I can take it. It probably can't. It's probably going to slash me. Oh, it's going to payday. I read something interesting that the effects of payday stacks the more it's. What the fuck, Vinny? Oh, he fucked up again. It's always at the 12,000 until he fucks up the most. That's funny. Oh no, a mirror match. So potentially you could just you could have an Onyx and just sit there and keep using Harden while like the opponent's mouth uses payday over and over and like make $1,000 off the fight or something like that. It'd be funny. I wish payday had some actual like tangible like I paralyzed this fucking Magnemite. Aha. Because my paralyze is normal. I love that. And I love that Gliss Glare is the only alternative you have to doing that that's not Body Slam. And I hate the fact that fucking Body Slam is like this must-have move in fucking competitive Pokemon because it's like it's not a good move. I don't care what anyone says. I don't think Body Slam is as good as move as everyone says it is. You know, like yes, it can do good damage. I got $100. Yes, it can paralyze, but it's kind of like Smog, where you're trading damage for the chance. Like you're trading in the chance to guarantee basically a status effect for some damage, and that's not ever really a good trade off because you could either just do a ton of damage, or you could just do the status effect. And I think 9 times out of 10, you just want to do the status effect, especially with paralysis, because of how important it is in competitive. I don't know, I have a lot of weird opinions on competitive, and I don't think Smogan's Gen 1 uh, ladder really gives anything the proper appreciation it deserves. Yes, we want to switch to Barist. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of how Smogan's set up. And like the other thing you really think about um, with Body Slam is uh, it's a paralyzing move, but it's a normal paralyzing move. And with how many high tier, yeah, we're gonna switch out. With how many high tier Pokemon there are that are normal typing, you're never gonna paralyze any of those with Body Slam. You know, and that makes it by definition a lot weaker than Stun Spore or Thunder Wave because there's just generally not as many plants or grass or electric types uh, that you have to worry about. I think electric Thunder Wave is probably the safest bet, just by virtue of there being virtually no electric types used in like OU or whatever. Uh, Whereas with how much shit's going on, it's like there's a ton of normal types that make Body Slam kind of invalid. But I think Ekans and Arbok's niche was always supposed to be Glare because it's like the alternative to Body Slam. Like if you really want to go for uh, the normal Paralyze, Glare is the way to do it because it actually um, Glare and Screech is such a good combo. Because now we get a bite. Look at that, he's almost dead, and we're dead. But because of the feature, not the bug, where any stat increase or decrease, or any stat multiplier, yeah, we got him, nice. Any stat change multiplier will reapply the paralyzing quarter effects or quarter speed over again. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I lost my train of thought. You know, I think that was always supposed to be Arbok's thing, and just because it had weak stats and not a whole lot of offensive options, that kind of got lost. And again, everyone chose Body Slam over Arbok. You know, and it's also like Golbat. Like Golbat's a really good utility mod. Uh, it's got Confuse Ray. It's got Haze. Like Haze is one of those moves that should be like on every fucking list. Just with how much people love to fucking spam Sword Stance and Amnesia, you know? And then think about in Gen 2 when Belly Drum came around, you've got people trading half of their HP for a maxed out attack stat, then you can just like, no, it's not anymore. He's gone. Or when Baton Pass, like, remember when like fucking Nincada got banned from competitive? It was like one of the first ones that ever got banned out of competitive because of Baton Pass. Well, Haze is right there, right? It's like you could just reset all the stat modifiers. it's the same idea of like in Gen 2, you had Foresight, you know, and that was supposed to be the big, oh, now you can hit ghosts with normal or fighting moves. Like, you could already do that. You had Bide and you had Seismic Toss. You had options, you know? There were ways to hit a ghost, but they were just a little bit more creative than you might be comfortable with. A lot of like solutions to things that didn't need fixing. We're about ready. We can have Ulu do some. It's just not coming up, Ulu. You know, we're gonna force it. I'm still trying to figure out what fucking Seadra's niche was supposed to be in Gen 1. I really don't know. High speed and high defense? Because the HP sucks on him. His special stat wasn't great. He didn't. He never. He had no fucking physical attacking moves to speak of, which is weird because he learned Leer. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a really weird Pokemon. And I think the things that it was mostly for was like Smokescreen to drop accuracy, and then it got agility. So you could technically have a really fast water type if you wanted one. I'm not really sure how good of that would be, though. Oh, and I found out a bit of fucking trivia because I'm constantly just like looking shit up on water types for some reason in Gen 1. Um, so, as far as I'm concerned, in a single cart, in one single cartridge of Pokemon Red or Blue, maybe Yellow, I don't know. There is the single strongest water type move, which is Hydro Pump, and the single strongest water type Pokemon to use Hydro Pump. And that is Poliwrath. Because Poliwrath can learn Amnesia, or Poliwhirl can have Amnesia, and then you evolve it to Poliwrath. And so instead of like 70 special, or whatever it is, you get 320 special, which is, you know, a little bit better than Tentacruel's 120. But there's one better, and that's if you have Pokemon Stadium, which is kind of when I'm going to go get it. You can have a Psyduck, where if you finish the Pokedex, you get all 151. You can get this Psyduck that learns Amnesia, and Golduck has 80. I think I got those numbers. Golduck's the one that has 80 special. Poliwrath would have 280, and Golduck would have 320, which would technically make it the best Hydro Pumper in the game. Might even be close to being the best special move, period. I'm not sure. It's like 1.13 million LPA, which is pretty good. Like, if you want a comparison, the strongest physical move, technically, in the game is a level 100 Snorlax with max attack DVs and IVs with 3 Swords Dance using Explosion. That's the highest you can get. I think it's like 4.7 billion. And I don't really know if anything has any effective HP to stop that. Maybe one of the rock types. Well, besides the ghosts, anyway. Now, if anything did have the ability to hit that, then you got Counter. And Counter would technically, in that particular case, be the strongest because, well, it might work. It might fucking work. Reverend had a fucking whole video on Counter, where the damage you took from Explosion would be applied with the next counter. So assuming no. It would have to be Snorlax explodes. Your whatever takes the hits, like say Golem. If Golem takes the hit, survives. Snorlax faints. The next one comes out because you've got it on set, not switch. And then because your guy never moved, he would hit with counter. And then you'd have one of like 9.4 million. But I don't think that's how that works because it just automatically stops the round, right? It doesn't continue. Though I don't fucking know cuz well, no, that was a 2-stage. I had that double KO with a fly. But that was only because my guy flew, the one exploded, and then the next one came out and he came down from fly. Because that was technically all 2 fucking turns of worth of stuff. Right? I don't know. We're getting really fucking technical at this point. Let's go catch some more mans. Trying to think of things we haven't seen yet. Sandslash is in. How about this? Where's this at? Yeah, we could go catch that. That we were just over there. And then how about you? You're in the Safari Zone, so we're not gonna worry about you. Oh, that's the Jiggly. Yeah, we need to go over there and get that. We've already gotten an Reno. Right. Where is that? That's Vermilion, or that's like. What is that? I don't know. Okay. What about a Zubat? Zubat's in Seafoam. A Golbat. I had a Golbat. Golbat's in Victory Road. Venomoth. And Safari. Diglett is up there. Dugtrio is on. That's the bike trail, right? Oh, that's the Tangela. Down there. Golduck. Seafoam. Mankey. I thought we had a Mankey. Rocktail. Go get a Mankey. No Arcanines. Safari. Here's another really weird one. You can go to the Safari Zone if you don't have $500. They'll just take whatever how much you've got, and then you'll get a proportion of Pokeball or Safari Balls to whatever you gave them. I'm not sure what the equation is. But if we're gonna go catch some shit, we might as well try it. Jojo, what was the thing again for I thought there was a hotkey for items, right? For like the bike and the rods. I forget what it was though. that's a problem. That's a big problem. Hold A, press select. Okay, thank you. Is it just whatever's in front or at the top? Yep. Nope. Nope. uh, it's B. No, it is A. I just had my fucking buttons mixed up. Fuck. You're right. God, that's the same fucking cry again, isn't it? Jesus. Jesus Louises. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's use Burst. Burst is kind of like, I didn't realize this until I started thinking about it. Ooh, Arbok's are really good for not being a plant type or a grass type. I don't want to keep calling plants tonight. It's really good for catching wildmans. I don't know why I did that. God damn it. Bars. I'm never gonna have a fucking Lickitung. Wonder what Lickitun's gimmick was. I think it's just pretty beefy. That's about it. Rap and Supersonic and Stomp just had a lot of options for like paralyzing, confusing, and flinching. That's about all I could think of. Didn't have the best attack on the planet. I liked Lickitung. Like it wasn't just like, haha, this thing's so gross. It's like I actually really like this guy. I like his insanely huge tail. Yeah, I guess I had the sable too. I don't know. I liked the pink normal types. Those were kind of like my favorite bits. You know, they were just very odd things. Very good boys. What was cat trade is? This is a trade, isn't it? Must be pretty fucking good. Because these just aren't working. Oh! Damn it. See what happens here. Too bad he doesn't get Thunderwave. My God. There we go, finally. Oh, hey, Nidoran, need that. It's one of the ones on the list. I always felt like if it was a poison type and you got leech seeded, you should probably be taking damage from that because, you know, it's a venomous creature. You don't want to suck its juices off. That's alright. We are done with that route anyway. Oh. Where we at right now? 55. I can go for some fucking peanuts. That sounds really good. I used to buy a big old jar of fucking honey roasted peanuts. Ooh. Second, when I was talking about acid, this is what I'm talking about, particularly with Arbok. Like, there's no reason to go with acid if you already got Screech. There's just no point to it. Which again is very ironic because this should be a poison type and should be poisoning things, not paralyzing them. Nice. That should be enough to evolve. Yeah. And a boy burst. Who have I not fought over here yet? I think I fought like, yeah. That's the same fucking cry too, my god. Yeah, the fuck? Again, I could have just used Absorb. I'm just fucking getting very tired. Not making good decisions. Whoops. See if Sonic Boom works. I don't think it does. Yeah. I don't really like that one. We have Absorb. We have Absorb. We don't need to do this. We have Absorb. Alright, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Getting pretty tired. Update the counter real quick for 55. Hopefully it begins to pick up a little more. I think the hardest part right now is just trying to figure out where everybody is. Alrighty. Good night. See you tomorrow.